Welcome to this episode of A Real Change TV. Aloha, it's Sandy Krakowski, and we are probably back by now, but right now I'm still filming this video from Maui, and I'm excited to share with you on episode 13 the importance of your belief system. My friends, far too many people undermine belief, maybe because they're thinking it's wishful thinking. And something that's really critical for you to understand is that your subconscious mind, the mind that's constantly thinking 24/7, even when you sleep, hundreds of thousands, if not millions of thoughts, while you're not even realizing it, is thinking without a filter. It's basically pulling and drawing from a computer that you have personally fed it. So my question for you today is, what are you feeding your belief system? Your beliefs are literally fueling, propelling, creating your actions. And get this, write this down. Your actions are what are going to change your belief. The only way that I know of to change belief is to have a new action and a new experience. Because every single action, every single experience puts a blueprint into our mind. I'm someone who's had to completely change and reprogram my belief system. And so action step number one, I want you to grab a journal and I want you to write down, what are the thoughts, the 5 thoughts that I constantly have during the day. Let me share with you mine about 8 or 9 years ago. No one's gonna like me. If they knew where I came from, they'd never listen to me. I make so many mistakes, how will anyone take me serious? I know I've built multi-million-dollar businesses, but I lost a lot of money and I got really, really sick and I had to get new friends and start all over, so why would they even trust me? People might not understand what I'm trying to say. There's too much in my head. How the heck am I going to get it out of my mouth? Sometimes I change my tonality. I make funny faces and I do all kinds of weird things. They're never going to listen to me or take me serious. By now, some of you are laughing and maybe some of you are crying because I just changed your belief system by listening to a millionaire who had the same thoughts that you do. My friends, I have to tell you, every one of those thoughts had to then be written in a journal, put a big X over it, and write the truth next to it. I had to start listening to audios over and over and over and over again to change my belief system. Action step number 2, if you want to reprogram your mind, feed it with success. I listen to things like Bill Johnson, Chris Valentin, Maxwell Maltz on psychocybernetics. I listen to John Maxwell. I listen to amazing inspirational music. I listen to things that speak the life that I want. I also listen to things that teach the skill set that I want. I still today listen to 3 to 4 hours per day, and many nights per week listen while I'm sleeping, because don't forget, your subconscious mind never sleeps. So action step number 2, take note of what you're listening to. If you're still listening to trash head music, watching a bunch of movies filled with victims, have a bunch of friends around you who are constantly whining and ragging, don't be surprised if the same kind of life shows up for you. Feed your belief tank what you want to eat all day. Isn't it interesting? That great success book that I love, the Bible, says life and death is in the power of the tongue and you will eat the fruit of it. No options. And the fact of the matter is, as a man thinketh, so is he. Out of the mouth comes the abundance of the heart. So the way that I change the way that I think, the way that I live, and the way that I believe is to change what I was feeding my belief tank. Action step number 3, focus on what you want and not what you don't want. Retire from rehashing and replaying and rehabilitating and reprogramming and whatever, all the negative things. I don't work on reprogramming the negative things. I work on reprogramming more positive, more truthful things in my mind, and it obliterates, it overcomes the negative things. So I want you to make sure that you're not constantly rehashing and replaying and rechanging the things you don't want. Focus on what you do want, because you do get more of it. My friends, your belief system is what is either propelling you forward or holding you back from the life that you want. And here's my word for you today. Your life, the dream life you want, is not that far away. It's waiting for you, and your beliefs are changing whether or not you get there. God bless you. I just want to pray a blessing over you for increased faith, increased belief, prosperity, peace, and all the blessings that God has for you. I'll see you next week at A Real Change TV.